Hey, I got this one wild one. So I've now washed this twice. I think I gave myself some kind of perm with the braids. I did them so tight. But again, I don't use shampoo on my hair. So that might be one reason why these curls are still in from the braids. Hello! Yes, so I have gone to how many stores? That one doesn't count. Okay, for these all apply to Witchcraft, all the things I'm going to show you when I was out. We had to get the car repaired today, and so while the car was getting repaired, I was walking and walking. My back hurts so bad right now. For like 4 hours with my shopping, holding it. Hey Brandy, how are you? You got the notification, right? At least from Skype. So we've got one Goodwill bag. We've got, oh, this is Alex's Goodwill bag. That one doesn't count. Okay, and then the other bags are Barnes & Noble. We got some books. Hot Topic. That doesn't really have to do with Witchcraft, but the style of what I got is very witchy. And it's for vacation, so there's a clue. Hot Topic, we went to, oh yeah, this store. Oh, you know, sometimes in the mall there's a store that's like full of statues, like huge ones, and also there'll be pictures on the wall of like Marilyn Monroe and the Beatles, and it's like, what kind of store is this? You think maybe it's some sort of bodega or something, but it's not, and they're in malls. So I went to that store and I got some things for Witchcraft. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stores plus, oh, Michael's for more Witchcraft stuff. That's 6 stores. 7 stores! We have 7 bags, all for Witchcraft and Hoodoo. I'm so excited right now, you guys. Okay. I gotta show you this because I have to pick up my daughter really soon. Hi, Lunea. How are you? Did I say that right? Lunea? Dangerous Eyes! How are you, darling? Okay, so let's talk about that shop first, and we'll go through the thing from that little shop I was already talking about. So, you know, those shops in the mall, and they just have a jillion statues, and they're like, not too expensive, but like a couple $100. So I went in there looking for some statues of like different pantheons and different religions. So they had this really wicked Egyptian thing. It was a pyramid. It was only $89, but it was plastic. Like, I would like to find one that's not a plastic pyramid, but it fits inside all the parts of the pyramid where you can see it. All these little tiny, like, Bastet and Isis and Sekhmet and Ra, and it was so cool. So, anyway, it's on my, like, wish list type of thing. But what I got at that store was 2 sandalwood incense. This is the same brand as, like, Nag Champa, but I have plenty of Nag Champa. And I love the smell of this sandalwood. This brand, y'all, you know it, right? Hey, Dale! Thomas Dale, how are you, Thomas? Alright, so I don't want to show you the box because the picture doesn't do any justice. I got a statue, and it's a statue for, like, my love altar, because I just have this, like, little shelf in my room where I keep, like, a picture from my wedding and, like, some special stuff. And so I got this because I was leaving the store because they did not have a, La Santísima Santa Muerte. That's what I'm looking for, is like a Santa Muerte statue. And I couldn't find one, but I did see this. And it's, oh man, take the tag off. It's so cool. It's like, and my wedding hair, I had this big red rose in my hair. And this is just so classic. And I wore a white dress, but it came to here and it had big red ruffles under it. Like pinup. And the top is very... No, it's different. But anyway, like, and my husband didn't wear a top hat, but I want to have this for my love altar. It was only $12.99, and it's this big, you know? It's almost as big as your humerus. More like a radius or an ulna. There you go. It's this big. So I really like it, and it's so cute, and it's going to go on my love altar. I love it. Okay, so here's the box that it came in. Till death. Do us part. It doesn't say do us part, it just says till death. Espen is here! Hi! Hi everyone. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you personally yet. I'm trying to get through this thrift haul because I do have to go pick up my daughter in a little bit. But we have 7 bags. That was just 1 bag. So we got through 1. We have 6 more left. Incense and statue at that store in the mall that just had all the crazy statues and pictures of Marilyn Monroe and Elvis and all that. Okay, and then next... It's like, welcome to the world of wonders. Awesome. Alright, okay, this is my Goodwill haul. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Aspen. I'm gonna have to sit on my bed. My back is killing me, you guys. Killing me. Let me angle this shot really quick. Oh, God. Got the British flag back out for the bedspread. For my British friends or friends over in the UK. Representing every day. I'm gonna get a tattoo of something British. I'm not sure what yet. I think probably a crown or something. Yeah, probably the crown. Oh, I forgot! This too! I'm not showing it to you till the end, but holy potatoes. That's a box of dolls from Goodwill. And there are 2 inside that are like, epic! So epic. My back is killing me. Somebody needs to light a candle for my back. I've been lighting candles like obsessively for it. Alright, so Goodwill. I got another giant abalone shell ready for the Etsy page. It's a big mama. And I suppose I should show it in comparison to a regular one. So I sell both these sizes on my Etsy shop, but I only find these once in a while. It's humongous. So I'll be getting that listing up tonight. But I sell these in a kit with like Palo Santo and sage and a smudge with my white peacock feather, etc., etc., etc. There's more to it. Juniper berries, coal discs. Like, it comes with a kit. It's really cool. So that's on the Etsy page. Juckshy Lady. But this is going to be going up there. And we don't run into these monster abalone shells very often. They're quite cool. You can even go into the holes and hang them on the wall. So that these things just sit and it's like a hanging on the wall. And all you have to do is put like a piece of hemp on the top to hang it. So that's an option too. These ones you could do it with, certainly, because they have holes in them. So you could hang this too. But as you can see, things fall out super easy because it's not got as big as a dish in the bottom of the shell. Okay. So, so many cool things. Oh, bye Lilacs! I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say hi. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, so you know how I've got this that I keep my Florida water in? And it's glass and brass and it's real cool, and there was 3 that day, but I didn't have enough money and I should have just got them anyway. I found one. I'll be damned. So this is just metal, and on the bottom it just says made in Hong Kong and there's a star, and that's it. So now I'm going to get rose water in this one, or vice versa, I'm not sure yet. So the top screws off. Ah! Ah! Watch your ears or oil the top. That did not sound good. Oh my gosh. A genie's gonna come out! What if a genie came out, you guys? That would be the best. Be daring, stick your nose in there and make sure it doesn't smell. I didn't open it at the store because I didn't care. When I was at the store, the only thing I cared about was that this worked, you know? So then that, of course, screws back on. And then, I don't run into these a lot, but when I run into them, until I get like 10 of them, they're for me, you know? Unless my spirit guides are like, no! Like that red lamp I got, that red hoodoo lamp, I wanted it so bad, but my guides are like, it's not for you, you know. Still bummed out about that one, guides. Okay, look at this. Do you guys know what these are? You made your spray? That's awesome. Dangerous Eyes. Hi, Morningstar. How are you? So this is, yeah, Evil Eye beads, Erica. And then it's in this little, like, it's just a flat surface on the bottom. And it's got all these beads in the inside like it's some sort of bouquet. And I'm like, oh, that's tacky. Maybe I'll just steal the beads out. It's not tacky anymore because it's coated with sterling silver. And so I was like, yeah, baby. So now we've got silver properties with this as well, which is great for defensive. I wear silver on my hands because I like to cover my parts of my body when I feel like way too much energy is trying to be sucked from me. So silver to me is very protective, and it always has felt that way. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys all know each other. This is the best when we just get to go on live and have somebody who's talking and then just like chat with our friends. It's the best. So this is some interesting, really wicked Evil Eye bead and silver thing that I got for $6.99. Okay, next, and the last thing that I got from Goodwill. When I got to Goodwill, I had already been to the bookstore, brand new bookstore, Hot Topic, and other places, so my money was pretty much petered out. Yeah, the beads are so cool. So cool. And so, in this paper, for 99 cents, oh great. For 99 cents, I got this candle. It's just a full red candle. And it's funny because it has a patch of the United States that's like pinned in with pins. So, I'll just remove this. And then now I've got this wicked red candle that's really big. See? So, and that was 99 cents. And you guys, these are probably like 12 bucks or something at Pier 1 brand new. But I wouldn't pay more than $3 for a candle like this. And honestly, there were better ones that were $3, but I didn't have the extra $3. I had the extra $1 though. So there's the thrift haul from Goodwill. Okay. So next, let's do the craft store. What did I get at the craft store? For all the beautiful pinup cards I'm making, do you guys want to see a little bit of the progress on the pinup cards? Hi Sharon, how are you? Oh my gosh, you guys are going to love this, I think, because I'm in love with it. Okay. I'm starting to work on some different, like, I did all this with stamps. TTW is the taxidermy witch. And I made some cards that I'm going to like put up on the Etsy shop so that you guys can do your own, or, you know, you could have any initials here you wanted, or just the skulls or whatever. But I got some different stamps and everything, and inks that I've had for forever, so I just started using them. And then I cut all these out by hand by taking a tarot card from another deck and tracing around it on a big sheet of construction paper that's thick, like a cardstock. Then I'm going to be working on quite a few decks, but look, I cut out like 100 of these, and they're all hand-stamped, hand-cut. They look so, so cool. I'm so proud of this. I can't even tell you. But these ones came out, these are happy little accidents, because when I did the first stamp, it didn't take all the ink, and the half of the skull wasn't there, so I was like, shoot, I need to put another stamp over it. And then I put TTW, so really happy about the progress on the cards. But that's why I went to the craft store. And here's some more progress. I haven't written the book yet, but I'll be writing the book tonight or tomorrow. This will be all the, you know, card. There's going to be 30 pinup cards, and this will tell you what each card means. And these are all the different cards. I'll have decorations on the back. I haven't decided how I'm going to decorate the back yet. And they're big. See your hand? They're big cards. She's on the telephone. That one will represent communication, or the third, the fifth chakra, like the throat chakra. So I have ideas for all of these, but they're cards for intuition, like you to use your intuition. This one could mean stand strong and stand tall and say your truth, you know. But they're intuitive cards, and that's what I make. And I've got quite a few done so far. Yep. So, look, I even found a pinup jester. Yeah, I think Magical Mandy may have said she wanted these. I put the taxi driver cards up, but there's going to be 30 in this deck altogether. They're one of a kind. All these came from this book, and I finished the cover, I think. The inside looks like this, and the back looks like this. And then the cards, of course, once they're done, will go in here, and they'll get all bundled up just like these ones did that are completely finished and up on the Etsy shop. I'm so excited about these one-of-a-kind decks. So just wanted to pop that out there and show you what I was up to with that. And that's why I went to the craft store, because the Mod Podge that I use is a matte. And I think it's great for these oracle decks and tarot decks that you make yourself, because it makes the card really thick and hard. So if you didn't have the proper card stock, the Mod Podge would go ahead and make it like thick enough for you, yeah? But this is a matte, and I wanted something shinier for the cards, so I went and got, and Magical Mandy, what kind do you use? Because I went and got this gloss, and I'm hoping that the gloss works. I'm glad I inspire you, Jack. Yeah, totally. Like, get books and cut them up. Your mind will just start racing with ideas. Aiden's here! Woohoo! And you're not saying hi to me, Aiden? We loved your No Kitty Cares. Aiden, if you guys aren't hugging and ringing Aiden's bell yet, I don't know why. He does cat videos, and they're so cool. They're so fun. So I went to the craft store. I got the Mod Podge gloss for the cards. I also got, I guess rubber stamps are like not the thing anymore, and they're like with the wood, like wooden rubber stamps aren't the thing anymore. Now they're these. So I got these stamps for the back of my tarot cards. Like, I really like this one. So I was thinking perhaps, you know, on the back of the card here, putting that big stamp there. And it's funny because this is the same color blue. So I got, you know, some wheat, and this looks like some sort of, I don't know, dandelion or something. And then grass. Like, you could just do the bottom of the card, grass, and then maybe something up here. Anyway, so I got stamps, and I got more ink. I got the cheap kind this time. I'm going to see if the cheap kind works just as good as the expensive kind. We'll see. And Magical Mandy, I was so inspired. I got more googly eyes when I saw them. And I saw the ones that are the step up from the size you gave me. I saw the googly eyes that were this big. And I wanted them, but they were like $14 for two. Googly eyes! What are googly eyes good for? Do you guys know? Do you guys know what those are good for? And like Hoodoo workings and Witchcraft workings too. Hey Tess! Glossy Mod Podge will stick, so use a salve lightly or a powder to keep from sticking together. I'll have to talk to you more about that, Tess. Yeah, it makes things seal and stiffer, so when you do like these collages and stuff, it's just like a clear glue that goes on top of it, and then if you make it onto a card, it makes the card really thick. And I love to do pieces of art with Mod Podge because it makes it really thick on the paper. Hi Danny, hi Brenda! I'm so glad you were here. It's also a sealer. Yeah, I saw they had spray Mod Podge. I was like, I need that for so many things. I could spend $100 in the Mod Podge section. I have all the brushes, all the tools, all the rubber tools. Those rubber tools work so good, and the scrapers. I can say good things about spending extra money on that, if you've got it. Oh, the spray's great. Okay, I'm gonna get some, for sure. Okay, so that's that bag. Thomas is in the room. Oh, do you guys want to see what I got from Hot Topic or Barnes & Noble or the Smoke Shop? It all has to do with witchcraft and hoodoo. Well, the Hot Topic thing only kind of, but... Smoke? Okay, cool. So my granddad, who I have, like, his hat over here and a cigarette on his hat all the time because he was a smoker. And so, but I've been really wanting to, because when you offer tobacco, like, if you don't want to smoke it yourself, you have to do blowback, which is when you take the cigar the opposite way and put the fire in your mouth. Don't burn your mouth, which I always do, and then blow outwards and it will blow smoke out. I'm tired of doing that. I went to the pipe shop today and there's a pipe that I want so bad. Apparently picking out pipes is like picking out crystals. I spent an hour in this brilliant pipe shop. Not glass pipes, wooden pipes that you like, and they had bulk tobacco, and I'm going to show you guys what I got, but I only got a temporary fix for right now for offerings, but I will be saving up like 175, 180 bucks to get everything I want. There's a pipe there that is made out of this brilliant wood. Sometimes they're made out of fruit woods. Anyway, when you pick them out, you're supposed to like hold them in your hand and see how they feel, just like picking out crystals, you guys. It's so cool. He's like, yeah, one thing I'd say is I'd never order one of these things online, even if you pick one out here that you like, because there's something about getting it in your hand and bonding with it. And I'm like, I so resonate with everything you're saying. His name was Brian. Okay, so let me see. He also gave me this brochure, Learn How to Smoke a Pipe, because I really don't know. But now, it's cool because with pipes, you're just puffing. You're not inhaling. So I get to bypass the that. Living out loud! Hey! I am doing okay, yes. I got some pipe cleaners for my pipe. He gave those to me for free. 100 pipe cleaners. They're for real. They're not craft pipe cleaners. They're real pipe cleaners. And then I got the most, like, best fix I could for a quick fix. And I got this corncob pipe. And I think it was $12. Super magical, just the fact that it's corncob. Like, let's get out our Magical Herbs by Scott Cunningham and just figure out how this will be amazing. So, it's all about, like, how it feels in your hand, da-da-da. But the one I'm getting is, like, probably going to be the Sherlock Holmes type one where it's really big. Do you know why they made those? I didn't know either. They made them for men with big beards. You know the British men that, like, wear the red suits? Well, they were smoking pipes, and when they put it up, and I totally understand this with my dreads, they wanted it to be down here to smoke it, so that they wouldn't get on their beard. And with my dreads, I totally get that. So I'm just excited about giving my granddad offerings of tobacco. And I got an ounce of Burley Supreme, and it's organic, it's untreated. I'm obviously going to get it out of this plastic right now. But yeah, this is the one that's not, like... It's organic and it's just not treated with anything. It's just like the pure and utter taste. And my granddad rolled his own, or used ones that were really like natural, I guess. And then he for free gave me, and it was $1.99, the tamper, because you're supposed to like leave it loose and you're supposed to light it with a match. I didn't know that. He's like, you can light it with a lighter, but it's really traditional just to like... So I'm going to have so much fun trying that out. And then this is the tamper. And he said in a pinch you could use a regular nail, but this one actually has like a little thing to grab onto. Like a scoop almost. So yeah, I'm just really excited. Rhythm Spirit, hey, how are you? Welcome! We're talking about things we got for Hoodoo offerings, and I've got pipe cleaners, tobacco, a corncob pipe, and a tamper, and an instruction manual so that I can give offerings to my granddad. Aiden says matchins are the only way to go. Lighters are icky. I agree. Butane is horrible. Butane is horrible. Like, think if you're smoking a pipe and there's butane fuel, and you're just sucking in the fumes of the butane as well as the tobacco. That's not good. Oh, Rhythm, you changed your name but not your picture, so are you Jennifer? Because Jennifer K or something? I think Rhythm used to be Jennifer because of the picture, but... Okay, so we've got 2 bags left out of 7 bags total. Oh no, and the box! Don't forget about that. Oh my gosh. The other thing I got from Goodwill is going to be the finale, okay? But on a later episode, I'll show you guys what this looks like. But at Hot Topic, I got a bathing suit for our trip, and it's freaking awesome. And right now, if you go to Hot Topic, they have bathing suits for buy one, get one for $10. But I just got one. Because I was just like, you only need one. You only went in there for one. Stick with it, you know, because that's how they get ya. It's like, it's such a nice bathing suit. It is so cool. It's a 1-piece. I was going to get a 1-piece and a 2-piece, but it came to $100 and I was like, wait, aren't they buy one, get one for $10? She's like, yeah, but we're ringing in this, and then you get 1 piece of the bikini, and then you have to pay for the other piece. It was this universe bikini, and it was like, and it had like stitches, and then the bottom came up pretty high, like right below your belly button. So for women that have had babies, it was like a nice high-waisted bikini. But yeah, I got this, and it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. And then it's a halter top, so it ties above the neck. It's a good one. Fits really nice. Yeah, big bat. And I guess a tiny bit of skin in there. Ooh, you love it. Me too. So I'll tell you the price on that regular price, but they are buy one swimsuit, get one for $10. Oh, it's a Nightmare Before Christmas swimsuit. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Okay, so it's $58 in Canada or $44.90 in the US. Oh, and the back's nice too. The back has a tie back here so that you can tighten it to the size you want. Nice, right? Didn't the top and bottom come together? I know, exactly. But no, here in the US, they let us... Which is cool, because the size of the bottoms I needed was a small. The size of the top I needed was a medium. And I have big rib cage. So that was one good thing about them not selling them together, is that you could mix and match up the sizes between the top and the bottom. So there's benefits and there's downfalls, Jez. I agree on that one. Okay. Books and dolls is what we're left with, you guys. I'm having a flipping great day. A great day. I am still tired, but I'm having a good day. Espen has Skype. Espen connects with me on Skype. You guys should connect with Espen there. 3 brand new books. That's a real treat for me, you know, because how much I get the Barnes & Noble card every year. It costs like $45. But basically, when you get a book, you end up paying less than the cover price says. So like no tax, nothing. So if the book said it was $20, even after tax with your card, because you get 25% off every purchase, or 20, it's less than the cover price after you, like, it's great. So I'll start with the one that kind of connects to some other stuff. I had lunch with my boss today, and it was just the best. I told her that she was like a mom to me growing up, even though she was really hard on me, and I just, like, we bonded so flippin' tight today, this day. That's how it started. And last night I was up making those oracle cards all night, because I feel like those new moon energies are still there. The full moon energies are still there, because it's just past. Okay. La Santísima Santa Muerte. So I got a book on her, finally. But I didn't get the statue, which I was looking for, and that's why I ended up getting the statue for my love altar. I just love it. Isn't it cute? So I still need to get a Santa Muerte statue, and I'm working on that. And she knows that, you know. But in the meantime, carnations for her, apples for her, beer for her, you know, rum if I have it in the house. So this book, there was 2 books there, okay? And this one looked less appealing on the cover, but more appealing when I opened and looked at the table of contents. If I had all the money in the world, I would have just got both, but I had to choose, and I had to be good, and I had to be just good, like, not go overboard with money, you know, because, okay. Alright, so the table of contents, though, of this one was flippin' amazing. So inside it says, Part 1, the history and the mythology, and the patron saint of sinners. Let's talk about death, her story, the look of death, the colors of death, the tool. If you guys don't know, she is a god or a goddess. I don't know what you call her because she's actually from, like, a different section of witchcraft. But, like, I'm trying to say that she represents death in a beautiful way, like, and she is a someone that you can worship if you have been a really terrible sinner your whole life and have had a lot of hardness with that, and, like, maybe have had suicidal thoughts or things like that. It all kind of means something, and of course, now we're great, happy people, but I don't let go of my past and my past experiences ever, and she's helping me get a lot closer with understanding why I was going through that stuff. So this is actually helping me with shadow work and stuff from my, like, super depressing childhood. So, the look of death, the colors of death, the tools of death, the veneration of death. Part 3 is spell work, and then it starts with the anatomy of Santa Muerte spell work, because it's just a whole section of itself in witchcraft, and I'm really starting to learn that. It's just fantastic stuff. So, Chapter 9, Money Magic. Chapter 10, Love Magic, Lust Magic, Healing Magic, Protection Magic, Hexes, Legal Magic. Very rare in a book to have legal magic. This is a pretty hefty book, so we're going to get some good information there. Create Your Own Magic, which is so good. It doesn't come up enough. Chapters called Create Your Own Magic, you know? And then Chapter 17, The Beginning. And then there's a good appendix, an index. I'm all about the index, you guys. It says things in here like cinnamon and cilantro. So I'm going to use this book in my herb videos. Do you understand? When I do a cinnamon video, this book will come in because I check all my books' indexes, all frickin' 65 of them or whatever. And when I do an herb video of all my, like, old herb videos, I'll pull in all these random books. We'll be talking about cinnamon from her perspective, from Scott Cunningham's perspective, from Raymond Buckland's perspective. I really like that. So, stoked about this. Because we're going on that road trip across America. I'm going to need some books to read. Okay, the next book that I got is another book that's really going to be helpful for all of us. It's by Lady Passion High Priestess Coven Oldenwild. And there's a couple books by this author. It's all on candle magic. Working with wax, wick, and flame. Yeah. So in here... Okay, I'm not cutting up this book, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, that would be a beautiful... That's what I see when I open books. I see what it would look like if it was all cut apart. Oh no! Oh well. What are you gonna do? Alright, so this book. Obviously I look back in the index, and then which it didn't have much, but when I went to go see the index, what did I see? A bunch of ash spells. I love working with ash. Sabbat Ash's magic, Samhain ash spells, Yule ash spells, Imbolc ash spells. So just tons of stuff. And stuff about Bridget in here, and all the different gods and goddesses come up in here. Hot rock divination. Just so many things outside of even candles. So let's read the contents, which are long, you guys. The table of contents is humongous. And I'm going to try and read it to you. It goes for a couple of pages, the table of contents. But I think it's important to, like, look at these, you guys. Look at the tables of contents. See what's going to be in there. Don't just go off what the front says or the back says or even that page in the front, because guess what? I'm a girl who uses an index, and if a book's not got an index, which a lot of these books I've been getting lately don't, it is frustrating when I go to look something up in them, because I'm like, I know in the Hoodoo Senmoise book about, what's it called, thing conjure, anyway, I know it talks about Rue, but there's no index where Rue comes up, so you just have to flip through the whole thing. It's just really hard. Who wrote it? Hoodoo Senmoise wrote the book I'm talking about, but who wrote this book was Lady Passion, High Priestess, Coven, Old and Wild. So here we go. It's got an introduction. Cold fire magic. When you can't burn a flame. Okay. Scents, spices, and cuisine. Aromatic arrangement. Aphrodisiac. Cider cocktail. Dangling divination. Lava love feast. When I redo my lava video, I'll put this information on lava in there. Protective poppet. Okay, the next chapter is fireless lighting alternatives. Stained glass bulb spell. Cold fire spells. Anti-wildfire burn and fever cures and solar spells. So that's a big chunk in that chapter, but listen to this. Inside it's got a very good remedy for the wildfire. How to banish the fever. A remedy for epilepsy provided... Now listen, I'm not a doctor. We're just using nature here to try and heal our bodies. None of us are saying we're doctors. Let's get that said right now. But yes, it says a remedy for epilepsy provided the subject has never fallen into fire or water. A remedy for burns... Oh, my back. To extinguish fire without water. Peaches. There's a whole section on peaches. Fire superstitions and taboos. Spirits of fire, elements, entities, and deities. I mean, this goes on and on and on. Campfire and bellfire spells, fire festivals, candle spells, for all these things. Gypsy candle spell, protection charm to protect yourself, to feel peaceful, to become psychic. I mean, really just loads and loads of stuff in this book. And the fact that the table of the contents is 5 full small pages means that there's a lot of detail taken to the organization of this book, and they want you to be able to use it appropriately. So I really appreciate that. And then I did get this book, 365 Days of Hoodoo. It's a big book with loads of information, and I just cannot wait for on my trip to just like have me highlighter and me books and me papers over papers over papers, you know. And when I get tired of reading, I'll start cutting up books, you know. And in my suitcases that I keep in the front seat, there's not usually snacks and tea. There's usually books to read or cut up. And, you know, I'm going to be going from Seattle to Texas in a vehicle. So 365 Days of Hoodoo, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I had heard of it. But yeah, those 3 books, they were brand new. It was definitely a splurge. It was something I wanted this day right now. You know what I mean? And I let myself have that treat. So that's nice. So Stephanie Rose Bird. And guess who? Now I have 2 by Stephanie Rose Bird. We are currently reading Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones, aren't we? Well, now I trust that this is a good book because I've been so fond of Stephanie Rose Bird's authoring, if you will, in this book. Okay? Love you. So 365 Days of Hoodoo. Really, really, really cool. I will have more to say about it as we go through the road trip. I'll be giving you guys reviews of the books as I read them. But there's an introduction. And is there a table of contents? Then section 1 is called Hoodoo's Fixins, Key Components of Your Hoodoo Spells and Tricks, okay? So it's getting you some basics. And then chapter 1 is days 1 through 31. So the first month is chapter 1. And it's all about mojo bags, apparently. And then, you know, chapter 2 is going to be... Where's the table of contents? There it is. I just flipped over it. So, chapter 1, mojo bags, which is the first month. I think it's cool that they kind of give you a little bit to do each day on one topic for a month. It's like school, yeah? and practice and, you know, testing yourself in that. Chapter 2, Hoodoo Waters, and that's days 32 through 62. Chapter 3 is Fire, Candle, and Incense Rites. That's day 63 through 94. Chapter 4, Foot Tracks Magic. Foot Tracks Magic. Nice. Days 95 through 123. Chapter 5, Dirt and Dust of the Graveyard and Crossroads. So we're going to get a lot more information, too, from her on that topic. And I'll be interested to see if it is kind of like what Scott Cunningham does in his books, if she quotes herself exactly from book to book. When I start writing books, I think I'm going to make a point to change up what I say if I say things twice in one book and another book. And that is my big goal, is to write books one day. Like tangible books, not Kindle books. Not that there's anything wrong with Kindle books. I just like tangible books. And I think for magic it's important. So then section 2 is after you've been through 5 months, right? Section 2 is the tricks of the hoodoo trade, spells, rites, and more. So chapter 6 is attraction, love, and relationship tricks. Month 7, luck, abundance, and prosperity work. Month 8, the home. So it's probably going to be all about protecting your home, cleansing your home, mopping the floors, doing energy brooming as well as brooming the floors, things like that. And these are just my guesses. I've not read this book yet. Chapter 9, The Road to Success. Chapter 10, Protection Magic. And this is in a section 3 called Disturb Me Not, Shielding, Noticing, and Undoing Negativity. So at the end you learn how to undo. At the beginning you learn how to start and manifest and create. And especially starting with mojo bags. That's such a cool way. But ending with the Disturb Me Not, Shielding, Noticing, and Undoing Negativity. So chapter 10, Protection Magic. Chapter 11, Justice Jobs. And chapter 12, Clarity, Unhexing, and Banishing Work. Okay. So then there's it says index page 391. I'm going to give you a review of the index real quick. Tons of stuff. Names of gods, goddesses, feathers, Hoyt's cologne, Congo, neroli. So they're talking about herbs in here. They're talking about sandalwood. Uva ursi, absolutely. So good, like 14-page index. Yeah, I like that. So just by the table of contents in these books, I'm going to highly recommend them, and just the way that I feel holding them. And then lastly, are you guys ready for the dolls? Dolls! Me and my granddad, we're excited. Boop, boop, boop. I bet I'll do it wrong the first few times, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm really glad I got this, though. If I didn't have had this, I'd be like on with YouTube videos like, women trying to smoke pipes for offerings. Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't even know it. I love this swimsuit. Rah! I know, Jezebel. 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 Pretty, 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 pretty Jezebel. Oh, my Jezzy. Oh, my Jezebel. Hell, hell, hell. Okay, so I have to tell a story about this box of dolls. I was at the thrift store 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And again, I didn't have a ton of money. I think I had 20 bucks. I needed to go in and get 2 or 3 things and then maybe get a little extra. Well, this box is labeled at $19.99. So I couldn't have got it that day because I only had $20. But it's a pink tag, and then the cash register lady was like, well, you know what? Just come back in 2 weeks. And then I didn't plan it today to come back and check on these, but I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if those dolls are still there. So I ran over and they're still there. Why was I so interested in this box of dolls? Well, because I can't even see all of it, you guys. Here's all I can see. There's a cool jester hat right there. Do you see this jester? Big old jesters in there. So that's going to be super fun to add into our Dollhouse Madness and Magical Tea Party. But I want to show you the real reason why I got this. Behind the sticker, look at that face. That one right there. That white porcelain China doll face. In some kind of outfit. I'm so excited to open this, you guys. So let's tip down. Let's open it together. Get some scissors! Get some scissors! Jezebel, did you see these? What do you think of these? Are they cool? Scissors, where are you? There you are. Where the frick was that? This is the Mod Podge tool I couldn't live without. It's rubber, and it helps you schmooze, and it pops off. This is a rad tool. Okay. Dolls! Wah! That's super tingly. That's a bit warmer. Still quite tingly though. I'm trying to show you guys how I personally feel energy. A lot of people ask me about it, so I'm going to talk about it more. That's what I'm trying to show you. When I open a package that's like an old mannequin or an old doll, I do it the same way. I have my defenses out, which for good spirits is fine, but for bad spirits, not so fine. Oh my god, you're beautiful! Oh, you guys, there's one in here that's so beautiful. Oh, honey, I'm sorry they did that to you. Hold on a minute. Oh, no. It's got a beautiful blue velvet coat on. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want it to pull on her hair. When I was a little girl, I hated when things pulled on my hair. Peggy. Whoever did this was not that smart about it. I'll save you, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Oh! Oh, oh, you have beautiful curls. Look at you. And eyelashes. Okay, she's gorgeous. I don't know. Some little girl had pinned her hair quite interesting. Oh, you just need love. You just need loads of love. I tried to find a boy doll today. Couldn't find one, you guys. So she's got both of her shoes. You got her little laces, and she's got her bloomers and tights, and the legs are porcelain, but the stomach on this one is stuffed, okay? So she's going to have porcelain legs, porcelain arms, porcelain head, but the torso's just stuffed. You could use that torso, take the stuffing out, stuff it with herbs, make a poppet, okay? When you're dismembering your dolls, and I've done a whole video on dismembering dolls. You guys, not all of these dolls are going to survive. My bed is like, I don't have room for me all the time because of all the love that's there. So some will stay and some will probably go. But all will be loved. So it looks like she came on a stand, but the stand's not there. So she's got like a stand mount. I'm just going to remove that. I love her hair though. It's really pretty. And her jacket's pretty. Nice like blue velvet. And her hands, oh, I hate the sound of that. Her hands are nice. Okay. It's always nice when you have both little shoes though. That's always a good one. If you have just one little shoe, you could use it in your bone casting kit. You could use it in 1,000 ways, but don't throw away those things. Oh, this is the girl that oh. She's so flipping beautiful. All these dolls are so flipping beautiful. This is why I got this. Look at her. Holy... I don't even know if I could show... She's white porcelain. And she's like glossy. And she's got... It's fur! You guys, this is fur. I'm not shitting you. This is fur. I'm gonna ask Alex what kind of fur it is. This is definitely fur. This, I'm guessing, is quite old. Look. Fur. I'll try and find this on eBay. Look, she's got porcelain shoes, porcelain boots, and then the legs, the stuffing starts right here. Look at this detail on this dress. And then it's this, like, green, mossy colored velvet. And there's the hide of the skin. This is, look. Do you see the hide right there? That's fur. So, I think that this is real fur. I could be wrong. But then they've made her hair out of yarn, which is really interesting. So she's got this. This is so soft. Hey, Wicked Mohan, how are you, darling? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Andre. Sorry I haven't looked at the chat. So, this is the reason I got the box. I know the only reason this box didn't sell is because I asked my spirit guides to keep it there until it went on sale. She is so beautiful, and I love her so much. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. So she's on a stand, which is nice, and she's got, you know, her black porcelain boots. This is just a fantastic doll. This is probably the best doll I've got so far. And she's even got a muff here. You know, I think this is probably a, I don't know. What kind of, do you think this is a Russian doll because of the hat, you guys? I don't know. But I'm going to look for markings later. Okay, this is the doll that we couldn't see at all, but I think she's gorgeous, and I think that her face says a lot, and I'm probably going to be keeping her. Her hands are super detailed. I like to dismember them and then make art out of the body parts, like take the head and stuff it with herbs, turn it upside down and make it into a flower pot. But that's just kind of me. So she's got a lot going on. Her braids are really, really nice. They're gorgeous. Kind of like Hansel and Gretel a little bit. And her dress is just cutesy, like American little girl, I guess. She's got a tag on. She's called Paradise Galleries, purveyor of the world's finest porcelain dolls. Well, good thing. She's got both shoes. And she's porcelain all the way up to here. And then the belly is just stuffing. And you could certainly save the stuffing after you dismember the doll and use it for art. And make a poppet out of what's left behind for witchcraft. Hey, Erica Townsend. Hi, Joyce. Okay, so we've got a few dolls.
Did you use a plate of Sean's?
Yeah.
He said he only has 4 of them.
Here. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the last thing is this jester. Porcelain, yes. The legs go up to here. Porcelain. The rest is stuffed. So look, after you take the legs off the bottom for dismembering, if you were going to take it apart, this whole, it looked like there's still a poppet there, you guys, because the porcelain only goes up to here in the arms. So you're just going to have a doll that just doesn't have long arms and legs. You can totally use that stuffing area for a poppet if you were to dismember this. But I'll probably keep it for my Dollhouse Madness when we play. Now we have a new character, right? The Jester. We were calling this guy the Jester, but I've already thought of a new plot for how we're going to make this guy the Dunce instead of the Jester. And he's going to find out he's not really a jester. So yeah, I've got some good plots coming up for Dollhouse Madness. And really excited about it. So yes, let's look at the dolls one more time with me. I guess people keep the tags on, right, when they buy dolls. It's got the tags on. Oh, the feet are bound. I will undo your feet. My word, that's not comfortable. Jeez Louise. How long you been in that box? Gosh, that's better. Stretch slow or you'll get a cramp. These are the feet, the porcelain feet. And the legs go up to there. Hey, Brittany Dawn, how are you? Oh, you need to ask me something. Yes, go ahead. I'm listening to you, Lunea. Sorry. I'm looking at the screen. Oh, I'm not. I'll think about it. If I sell it, yes, you can have it. You mean this one? She got a little messy from all that stuff, but, is this the doll you're talking about? Because I guess none of the other ones are blonde. Unless you're talking about this, which I'm definitely not getting rid of. Yes. Okay. Yes, you may have her. Because I can't keep all of these, but I have the ones that I want. So yes, as long as she's going to somebody I know, you can definitely have her. So I'll make an Etsy listing for you, okay? You're welcome. I'm so sorry I wasn't reading the screen. I gotta go pick up Lily, and I feel bad that, thanks, Erica. Well, if it's going to a friend, and me and Lunea are going to be in the same city, it's like I'll still get to see her, you know? I'll still get to see you. We'll hang all the time. The back of her hair is still in really nice tight curls, though. So, it's just the front where they had the tape on the poor girl. Keep an eye out for the post office box. Yeah, Joyce, I'm so excited, and I'm really hoping to get it, well, tomorrow, because we leave on Monday. Hi, Cherry Chapstick. How are you? You're working on your own spirit doll for Protection Wiccan? That's awesome. Oh, I think a lot of us are. Maddie at Conjurer's Table is also doing that. Oh, I'm glad you're so happy. I'm so happy that you're getting her. Totally. Exactly, Jezebel. Exactly. So I'm definitely keeping these two. And I probably won't play Dollhouse Madness with her because I gotta figure out what she is. I think she's something a little bit special, so. That's why I got the bag. The box. Oh boy. Oh, I'm really, 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 really happy. She's a Russian doll. That's what I thought, Dangerous Eyes. And I really do think that this is fur, and if it's not, then shame on me, because, like, I live with fur. Yeah, the Russian is yours. She has a journey for you. Does she, Jez? Are you getting that? The Cossack albino girl? Where's Jen moving to in Texas? I'm going to the Houston area, Cherry Chapstick. It's mink, I think, too. But here's the deal. Like, I have mink. This is some kind of amazing mink because here's one of my minks. And it's sad, but this one Otis got. So I like, when I need to use something from it, I'll, like, cut a foot off and use it in a working, it's got one of its legs off from here and the tail. Otis got to it, and Otis was eating the tail, but I saved some parts of it. Anyway, this is so, it's soft, but this is so soft. Weasel or ferret or, I mean, it's, I wish, so, Lunea, when we meet, you can touch this. It's just like, shut your mouth, amazing. Has a funny little smell to it. I'll probably do some good saging and some good juniper berries and cleansing and stuff, but my god, she's just so pretty. I could look at her face all day. It's instantly cheering me up. Does she have eyebrows? A little bit. Oh, look, there's her eyebrows under this beautiful, beautiful hat. And her hair. Just yawn. Which is a really good influence today, you guys. Jay the Silencer, hi! I'm on my way out to pick up my daughter, but I wanted to show you guys my giant haul for today. And I really didn't spend too much money. For those of you who weren't here, this thing is so cool. It's like evil eye beads in a bouquet. And it's plated with sterling silver. So that's cool. So many cool things. I love you guys so much. If anybody has anything to say to me before I go. Jen, how is my homegirl? I'm great. Put it in big caps right now if you have anything you want me to respond to me before I go. I love you too, Dangerous Eyes. I think you're so pretty since you started putting your face on YouTube. Like, we never saw who you were, but now we do, and you're just so beautiful. Friday night plans? Family. I have my family, my husband and my daughter. So we're packing because we're leaving for our 3-week road trip in a couple of days, and it's just crazy. I have to I have to decide what I'm going to bring for Witchcraft for 3 flippin' weeks. That's going to be really difficult because I'm trying to pack light. And Jen, have you heard of Goddess Caradwen? No, Jack, is it from the Welsh stuff? Okay, Jez, love you. Jay, maybe so, maybe so. I tried to watch your video, Jay, that you did today, and then it was like, it said it was banned in my country. I know, Lune, I'm like, what am I gonna bring and what am I gonna leave? And oh. Yeah, I am permanently moving to Texas. We're just going down for 3 weeks right now to kind of like map out where we want to be and possibly buy some property and things like that. Somewhere in the Houston area, not Houston, because we don't want to be in city. We want to have a farm, and we want to buy acreage where we can build a big, basically a big commune for you all to come hang out in and share information and learn and have a bunch of things in the future. So I've got a 5-year plan of me authoring books, which is how I like to say it, and of me having these things at my house. Have a huge sale before moving. I should, Cherry Chapstick. If there's anything of mine you want, you could ask. I'll let you know. Jack Jolly, I am not. I'm not doing that. And I've said that before. Like, it's not that. You don't have to give up your house and your family and your friends to come here. You can keep all those things. Jack Jolly, I love you. I know you're just kidding. I still removed it. I'm allowed to moderate. But no, I'm definitely not doing that. But it would be like that without the Kool-Aid. You know, like one big loving happy community, all hippy dippy whatever, but without the Kool-Aid. And the trading of the house papers and the money and the pink slips of the cars and whatnot. So, you guys, I love you so much, and Linnea, we're so excited about her coming to be with you. Yip, skip, garden whip. I love you. 3. Alright, guys. Love ya. See you soon. I may go on later tonight. I may not, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. And you can definitely text me on Skype if you want to chit-chat in the meantime. If I don't get back to you quickly, just remember I'm with my family. My family that's my other family besides you guys. Alright, see you guys soon, and I